Hi sisters, this is Mariam and I will be talking about abortion. So what is a abortion? It's the deliberate termination of a human pregnancy that is performed typically within the first 16 weeks. There is 40 to 50 million abortions annually, and 1 in 3 women do the procedure in their lifetime. One of my first points as to why abortion should not be banned is how illegalizing abortions won't stop them from happening. As before Roe versus Wade happened, and in developing countries where abortions are not accessible, many women performed unsafe abortions, and it was estimated in 2004 that there is 68,000 maternal deaths worldwide each year because legal abortion services were difficult to access. The next point is how a woman is an autonomous being, and a fetus, which is biologically dependent on the mother for sustenance, has yet to acquire bodily autonomy, as it cannot self-govern due to its dependence. A fetus is not its own being, which means women have the right to choose with what they want to do with their body. My last point is how the end result may be detrimental, because 42% of women having abortions are below the federal poverty line, and having a child is expensive, which may not be the greatest option for some. And putting the child up for adoption in a system with 15 million children with limited resources is also not the greatest option. Con. It may lead to medical issues later because it's seen in a 2003 study published by International Journal of Epidemiology. It's estimated that about 15% of first trimester miscarriages are attributed to a prior history of induced abortion. Another reason might be how young adult women who undergo abortion may be at an increased risk of subsequent depression, and their partners may feel regret after it happened shortly after, so it causes psychological damage. In the topic of religion, many people of faith believe that abortion is killing a human being, which defies the word of God mentioned in the Bible. And another spectrum, traditional Buddhism rejects abortion because it involves the deliberate destroying of a life, and many faiths also say, go against abortion. There is some communities that support it, but the main feedback is against it. My personal opinion is it may be a little generic, but I believe that abortion is up to women, and it's their choice, even if it may contradict my own beliefs. I don't believe in imposing my individual beliefs on the mass public. I'm not in the position to tell another woman what to do with her body. And it is true in passing years, women have increased levels of equality, but until we have the freedom to decide the destiny of our own bodies, we will never be equal, be on equal playing fields. We will never be equal. We will always be subjected to the whims of society. Here are my sources.